What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Paul. This is the Leeds Therapy. I do hope you are doing well. Thank you as ever for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. Real quickly, before we get into the video, if you've not done so already, please make sure that you're subscribed, your notifications are turned on, and that you're liking and that you're hyping the video for me as well. And more importantly, please comment on the bits and pieces that you're going to see in today's video. That's really, really helpful for me. It just pushes the video out there a little bit more. If you're listening to the audio version of this, just make sure that you are following on either Apple or on Spotify and that you're liking the audio version for it as well. That would be, again, greatly appreciated. For me, I really do appreciate the love and support that I'm getting at the moment. So thank you for that. Big thanks. So I make videos, they go out, and then stuff happens and I miss out on stuff and I'm late on reporting things, which is typical of the YouTuber lifestyle. When you're doing this content creation gig, you try and put out as much information as you can, and then out of nowhere, loads of stuff starts to happen. And that's pretty much the typical thing with Leeds United. That's the way that it works. You've just got to kind of roll with the punches. So to give everybody a bit of a catch up, let's move on to the first thing. Confirmed yesterday, Nico Elvedi, he is now a Leeds United player. His 3-year deal has been signed. I'm chuffed to pieces that it's done, dusted, delivered, sealed, and everything. He is a massive, massive upgrade on Bornau. Bornau did nothing wrong, by the way. Absolutely reliable. Came in, did a job when he did, when he was needed to. And for me, this is a little bit of an upgrade and something that we like to see. And then, followed hotly on the heels, is Mr. Joe Rodon signing until 2030 with a contract extension. Stunning bit of business, this. His interview yesterday was really good, saying how he feels very much at home at Leeds. Absolutely deserved, absolutely warranted. You know, he is Mr. Reliable. He plays so many games. He's very, very rarely injured. And it's good rewards for him for the work and the effort that he's put in. I'm genuinely chuffed to bits with him. Signing on for the additional years. I saw somebody online saying, was it warranted doing this? And of course it was. Absolutely. Get your best players tied down to contracts. It protects the club. That's the whole point. So for me, absolutely fantastic piece of business. And then, hot off the heels of that, just literally within the last sort of hour or so, we get this lovely piece of information. Mr. Jayden Bogle has also committed his future to the club and will be signing on until 2030 as well. So contract extension. I'm really, really, really pleased for him. Again, richly deserved. I love the way that he plays. I love the marauding nature of him. I think he's a very, very, very good right back / right wing back. Just overtly pleased with what I've seen from him so far. And, just congratulations to him. Just absolutely deserved overall. Right, your drink set up. It's time for an upgrade. This is the Holy Deluxe Pack, and this is how you enter the Holy universe properly. You're getting a massive selection across Holy Energy, Hydration, and Iced Tea, plus the iconic Holy Shaker to mix it all up. No bull, full flavour. Forget the same old sugary drinks. This gives you variety for gaming, creating, working, whatever the day throws at you. And that's the best bit. You're not gambling on one flavour. Try the range, mix it up, and find the ones you keep coming back to. If you've been thinking about trying Holy, this is the ultimate starter kit. Grab your Holy Deluxe Pack now, and if you're new to Holy, use code LEEDS5 for £5 off your first order over $14.99. Or for existing customers, use code LEEDS for 10% off your order. Get involved in the drinks revolution. No bull, just flavour, and a good time. It got me thinking a little bit, and what I wanted to just touch on was our defensive wall looks absolutely stunning at this moment in time. Our defence looks very, on paper, looks extremely good. So what I wanted to do was just kind of run through the individual player synopsises that we've got. We've got 7 defenders who are incredible as far as I'm concerned and who have the potential to be even better than what they are. So running into it, let's go through them all in turn. So firstly, we have Joe Rodon. who for me, defensive anchor. Joe Rodon is your right-sided centre-back and defensive organiser. Aggressive when he needs to step forward, but fundamentally, a defender who wants to dominate his zone. His strengths are aerial duels, front foot defending, and reading danger early, giving Leeds somebody who can attack crosses and win first contact rather than continually retreating towards goal. Tactically, Rodon provides the security that allows others to be more adventurous. Whether Leeds operate with a back four or back three, he can hold the defensive line, protect the central channel, and give the entire structure a reliable reference point. He can also bomb up the wing at the same time as well. He is just one of my all-time favourite defenders that we've ever had at the club, as far as I'm concerned. Then we move into Jacobiol, the physical enforcer. He is a central centre-back with an aggressive, dual-heavy profile. He brings size, aerial power, and physical dominance, but importantly, he's also comfortable defending forwards directly rather than needing the protection of a permanently deep defensive block. That becomes valuable if Leeds want to squeeze the pitch. Biol can engage strikers early, contest direct balls, and help maintain an aggressive rest defence, meaning Leeds don't automatically have to drop 10 or 15 yards whenever the opposition threatens to go long. And we all remember him pocketing certain forwards throughout the season. He is just brilliant at that role. Then, the new boy, Tarik Muramovic, the progressive left-sider. Tarik gives the defence something completely different as a left-footed, left-sided, ball-playing centre-back. His standout qualities are his progressive passing, composure in possession, and ability to carry forward into space, giving Leeds a natural route through the left-hand side of the build-up. That is tactically huge. Against press, Muramovic can break the first line either with a pass or by stepping forward himself, opening the half space and allowing midfielders and wing-backs to receive higher up the pitch. Then we have the other new boy, Nico Elvedi, the tactical connector. Nico Elvedi is the versatile centre-back of the group, capable of operating centrally or either side of the defensive unit. His major qualities are positional intelligence, anticipation, and clean distribution. And he's particularly useful because he doesn't need to dominate every situation physically to control it. Elvedi gives the manager tactical flexibility. He can slot into a back four, operate as part of a three, and help Leeds change their defensive structure without needing to make a substitution. Exactly the sort of defender you want when games become tactically unpredictable. Then we have this generation's Stewie Dallas. James Justin, the hybrid defender. James Justin is a fullback, wingback capable of operating on either flank, and that versatility makes him incredibly useful within this defensive group. He offers recovery speed, athleticism, and intelligent movement, while being comfortable stepping inside rather than simply hugging the touchline. That creates tactical possibilities. Justin can overlap, underlap, invert into midfield, or remain deeper to form part of the rest defence, allowing Leeds to change shape during possession without completely exposing themselves to transitions. And then Mr. Commitment himself, Jayden Bogle, the attacking outlet. Jayden Bogle is the group's attack-minded right-back / right wing-back, providing genuine versatility and verticality from the defensive line. His strengths are explosive forward running, ball carrying, and attacking the space beyond the opposition fullback, meaning he can turn defensive possession into an attacking transition extremely quickly. In a back three, that becomes particularly dangerous because Bogle can essentially operate as an additional winger, giving him protection behind, and suddenly Leeds can overlap the right half space, stretch the opposition horizontally, and create another route into the final third. And then we move to Gabriel Gudmundsson, the left-sided engine. Gabriel Gudmundsson is a dynamic left-back / left wing-back whose game is built around athleticism, repeated running, and aggressive progression down the flank. He can carry the ball forward, overlap the winger, and recover quickly when possession changes hands. And tactically, that gives Leeds balance. If Bogle attacks aggressively from the right, Gudmundsson can either mirror that movement on the opposite side or remain slightly more conservative, allowing Leeds to maintain and manipulate their shape depending on the opposition and the state of the game. So, what does this defensive unit actually give Leeds? When you put these 7 players together, the most exciting thing isn't simply the individual quality, it's the number of different defensive structures Leeds can build from them. Rodon gives you organisation, Biol gives you physicality, Muramovic gives you left-footed progression, Elvedi gives you intelligence and versatility. Then outside them, you've got Justin, Bogle and Goodmanson providing pace, width and the ability to transform the defenders into attacking outlets almost instantly. That means Leeds aren't locked into one defensive identity. They can play a traditional back 4, they can switch into a back 3, they can push Bogle and Goodmanson high and effectively create a 3-2-5 attacking structure. They can use Justin more conservatively to create asymmetric back line. And crucially, they've got enough pace, physicality and positional intelligence behind the ball to potentially defend higher up the pitch rather than automatically retreating into a low block. That's where this defence starts to look genuinely modern. You've got aerial power through the middle, progressive passing from the back, recovery, athleticism on the outside, and multiple defenders capable of operating in more than one position. So when Leeds lose possession, there's the potential to counter-press aggressively because the rest of the defence behind the attack has the tools to deal with direct transitions. And when Leeds regain possession, they don't necessarily have to build slowly. Muramovic can punch passes through midfield, Elvedi can circulate possession, Justin can step inside, Bogle and Goodmanson can explode forward. Suddenly, the defence becomes attack. And that's the biggest takeaway from this group. This isn't simply a collection of defenders designed to protect the Leeds goal. It's a defensive unit designed to influence how Leeds play across the entire pitch. Physical enough to survive Premier League battles, athletic enough to defend space, technical enough to build from the back, flexible enough to switch systems, and aggressive enough to allow the Leeds push. And aggressive enough to allow Leeds to push the defensive line higher and compress the pitch. Rodon, Biol, Muramovic, Elvedi, Justin, Bogle, Goodmanson. Different profiles, different strengths, but put them together and Leeds potentially have something extremely valuable. A defence that doesn't dictate one system. It gives the manager the freedom to choose between several. And that's it. Just wanted to give my thoughts on what our defence currently looks like. I genuinely believe we have one of the best defensive units outside of the top 6 in the Premier League. And it's going to be really, really interesting to see how they play and how they progress this season moving forwards. Over to you now, guys. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. What do you think of our defensive unit? I'm genuinely in love with it. I think it's very, very good. Would I like another backup for a left back? Yeah, of course I would. But at this moment in time, I really, really like our defence, and I've not even mentioned Trafford yet either. I wanted to just mention that defensive line. So, let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Make sure you subscribe, your notifications are turned on. Make sure, if you're listening to the audio, that you are liking it and following us on Apple and Spotify as well. And just make sure you like this video for me, you hype the video for me. That would be greatly appreciated. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do for me today. Take care of each other. Most importantly, please, please, please take care of yourself. That's the key thing. I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.